Hello, everyone, and welcome here to not Barbagallo. Instead, we're here at Sawmill. We were supposed to go to Barbagallo, but the track was having some issues and wouldn't let me run these Indy cars. So, gonna switch to Sawmill and should have just as exciting of a race. On your front row is gonna be the one of Trevor Collins and the six of Audrey Baranowskis. And behind those guys, you have Baba Jones in the 15 and Fitzwater in the 60. And you have the 12 of Marcus Sachi and the 88 of Eli Bright. Then behind those guys, you have Ramian Fisher and the 10 of Eric Monaco. Then you have Andy Fell, or Malik Nevins, actually, and the 22 of Carter Joey. His rest of his starting lineup from 11th on back. So coming into this race, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. is a points leader by 9 points over Baba Jones. Then there's Eli Bright, Chad Myers, and Marcus Sachi. That is your top 5 in points. So it should be a fun race to watch. It's the first time NORLA's been to this track. Let's get you down to the commands here.
Drivers, start your engines!
The engines have been fired up here at Sawmill. Drivers now getting set to roll off the grid. So coming to this race, unbelievably, we still do not have a repeat winner this season. Everyone who has won a race has only won once. Only driver in the top 10 who has yet to win is Trevor Collins, as he is 8th in the standings. Gained a spot after last ride at Pocono, which was a really wild race, and it was Carter Joey scoring his first career open wheel win. And that moved him up 7 in the standings. He is now 6th and battling for this championship. So the top 15 point, or the top 6 drivers are all within 50 points of each other, so championship battle is really tight here for the IndyCar series. But here we go, pace car down pit road as Trevor Collins and Audrey Baranowskis is on the front row, and they're going to lead us to the green as we're green at Sawmill. Into this wide open corner right here, led by Baranowskis, but Trevor Collins is right there in the one. As I mentioned, Collins would love to win this. He is so hungry for a win. He has yet to win here in the IndyCar series. We go through the big wide open S's. That's the thing about this track, a very wide open road course. It has hills and it has bank corners, so very unique road course here. The Cup drivers were supposed to come here, but will be going to the Charlotte Roval instead. This is a really tricky corner, very slippery as you see right there. The one of Trevor Collins went into the grass a bit, and that's going to allow the 60 of Zachary Fitzwater Sr. to catch up to him just a little bit right there. But Baranowskis, she's going to come around and lead lap number 1. It's been a long time since Audrey Baranowskis has won anything here in the NORLA League. A really long time. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you the last time Baranowskis has won a race. I think it was Daytona, if I'm not mistaken. Couple of seasons back in the Cup Series, but right now she's leading this race. There's a good bit of lead over Zachary Fitzwater Sr., who was able to get around Trevor Collins. Going to get a really good view of the cars going through these wide open and banked S's here. In the back, they're all scattered out, all positions. Just flying to the corner now. Most everyone a single file. Jesse O'Connor and Owen Finley side by side right there. Baranowskis still with the race lead. Fitzwater was able to clear the one. He's going to try and hunt down Baranowskis. Good battle right here. You got Bush Royberg, Owen Finley, Andy Fell, who started really poorly here. Qualified poorly.
Still out there.
Really good view of the track right there.
Clear.
Owen Finley, who finally got his first win out there at Nashville. Running in the back right now, did not get a good starting position as well, and starting position is key, especially at these road courses. Baba Jones side by side with Marcus Sachi. How many times have we seen these two drivers battle side by side? Jones ran it really wide there, however, and he's going to give up the position to the 12, and he's not, oh, look at Eli Bright driving in there, nearly made contact, and Bright slides wide and into the wall right there. And that's going to cost the 88 of Eli Bright some positions right there, and a whole lot of momentum lost on Baba Jones. And now Eric Monaco side by side with Eli Bright. He's going to try to take advantage of that right there. And Marcus Tachi now trying to work on getting around his teammate Trevor Collins. Blake Evans goes around Tyler Camden. Amy Fisher, Carter Joey, your Pocono winners, right on board with the 22 here. I made a mistake in saying Carter Joey's only win in NORLA was Pocono, but he actually won at Atlanta Truck Series, so I apologize about that misinformation right there. Get a really good sky view here from the helicopter, and all the Baranowskis actually got on the wall just a little bit. That's going to allow Fitzwater to try and catch up to her and try to capitalize maybe. Baranowski's going to come around and lead again now. We're past halfway here at Sawmill. Baranowski's now with the lead, but very smaller lead than she had a lap ago. And I believe she made a mistake and ran it wide in that corner, and now it's allowing Fitzwater to really put the pressure on Baranowskis now for the race lead. So Baranowskis right now just really trying to hang on. And after this race, the next race will be Richmond for the IndyCar Series, and Valkenburg, Monza, and Chicagoland, the finale. So after this race, there's only 4 races left for the season in the IndyCar Series. All 4 of the IndyCar, the trucks, National and Cup will be at Richmond. So a busy weekend for Richmond International Raceway. We had their next race. Points really top right now, but by the time we get to Chicagoland, anything can happen here in the IndyCar Series. There's Eli Bright. He's finally able to clear Eric Monaco in that 10. Haven't really talked much about Monaco. He's been kind of just inactive or whatever. Andy Fell, who's now in the last position, his car must not be handling well. Fell is usually a front runner, a top 10 runner, but running dead last right now is something may be wrong with Andy Fell, as he hasn't found much luck lately in any of the divisions, really. Andy Fell, who's in the National Series, going for his 3rd straight National Series win or championship. I believe Fell is just more focused over there right now. Baranowskis got sideways right there and ran it wide again, but Fitzwater did as well. And now Baranowskis is going to definitely gain big right there. She's going to gain some more room between her and Fitzwater. I apologize about the frame rate. Cars going down pit road for pit stops. I completely forgot about that. So multiple drivers going down pit road. Jake Adler, Eric Monaco, you saw there as well. Battle right here, Jesse O'Connor and Myers. Meanwhile, the top 5 guys are all single file, and they're probably going to be coming around pit this time by. I don't think anyone can make it all the way on fuel. Baranowski's just trying to hang on here. Other Baranowskis who had that big crash out at Pocono. A lot of drivers had big crashes out at Pocono. She just put that behind her and said it's just time to move on. There's still a season to finish up, and she was right. So now she's leading, and now here they come down pit road. Fitzwater's going to follow. Trevor Collins, his teammate Marcus Sachi, and Bubba Jones all staying out. I'm surprised that these Hondas are all working together here. Bubba Jones got big gains right there on Sachi, and he's going to lose it a little bit right there. And looks like Jones is going to be pitting this time by, maybe along with the race leaders. If he gets a really good run on Sachi, he's going to run lower than 12. And now here comes Jones for the 2nd position, trying to really line himself up here, because remember there are no yellow for the road courses. If a yellow comes out, that wouldn't really matter. So right now these guys just trying to set themselves up really good for finish here. Is Trevor Collins still looking for that first win on the season. His season started out with that horror crash in Kentucky, and was able to walk away from that. He's been running the top 10 and hit. Whoa, is it the yellow? Oh, they were supposed to be coming to the yellow or coming to the white here, and these guys are pitting, coming to the white flag. We have to keep an eye on Baranowskis. There's Baranowskis right there in the 6th. And then there's Monaco, Fitzwater, and Camden. Now, will she be able to get back around the race leaders who are currently down in pit road now? Baranowski's going to pit again. Baranowski's went down pit road again, and now Monaco's going to take the white flag. Something may have been wrong with the car. They may have gotten a loose bolt or something on that 6 car, but she went down. She went back down pit road, and I don't know who's going to come out as race leader. It may be Marcus Sacchi in the 12. And now Marcus Sacchi just has to hang on here. He has a pretty big gap between him and the 15 of Bubba Jones. There's the one of Trevor Collins, scored as the leader last time. All those guys back there are really close within each other, but Marcus Sacchi has a pretty big lead right now over the 15 of Bubba Jones, coming through the final couple corners here at Sawmill. We have yet to have a repeat winner this season. Marcus Sacchi in the 12 trying to be the first. And out of the final corner, and Marcus Sacchi's out of fuel. Sacchi runs out of fuel, and Bubba Jones, he's going to come and take the checkers.
You cannot keep a good team down. Awesome job, boys. Awesome job.
Bubba Jones with the upset is going to steal the win. And the second week in a row, the race leader runs out of fuel, coming to the checkers, giving the win to someone else, and in this case, it's Bubba Jones.
Awesome job, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We'll see you in victory lane.
And Bubba Jones is going to be the first driver with multiple wins this season, scoring his second win of the season. At Monaco, strong second place for him. All these other drivers are on pit road for some reason. And there's Baranowski. Got to feel the disappointment for Baranowski. We're hearing now it was a loose wheel. Got to be frustrating, so close to that first win. And Baranowski, she really could have used it, especially in the standings. But Bubba Jones is going to win. Eric Monaco second, Trevor Collins third, Zachary Fitzwater fourth, Tyler V. Cannon fifth, Washington Adler, Myers McClure, and Marcus Sacchi running out your top 10 right there. And as for Bubba Jones, who's already second in the standings, this is going to help him big.
You are the man. You know that?
He scores his second win here.
Awesome job, buddy. That was pure determination. That was unbelievable. Great job, buddy.
In the Procore IndyCar series. So that's going to wrap it up for round number 14 here. Like I mentioned, the next race will be Richmond for the IndyCar drivers, and then the Trucks, National, and Cup. But before that, Red Bull drivers will be finishing up their seasons. I believe it's only 2 races to go for the Red Bull drivers, or 3 or 2 races to go. And so once that is wrapped up, then we'll see you at Richmond for the IndyCar Series, Trucks, and the Cup. Let's get you down to victory lane where Bubba Jones celebrated his second career IndyCar Series win. Let's get you down to the standings after round 14.